Good morning, Christy. Gotta pay the bills. I'll be right with you. Be right with you. If I could only get it to work faster. By George, I think we've got it. Brad, good morning. Christy, good morning. Brad, Junkyard, good morning, good morning, good morning. Johnny Five, good morning. Uh, let's see. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No, we're not. Oh. Gotta go get your tooth shine this morning. Well, that's funny. Hmm. He looks like a posh rat. A shih tzu. Used to have a shih tzu. It looked like a mop with legs. A dust mop. So yeah. Um. There we go. You gotta shear him like a sheep. Yeah. Yep. We had a shih tzu. She was the biggest tramp in the neighborhood. Every time she went outside, she got knocked up. She didn't have no. She didn't care who the daddy was. Let's put it that way. You ever seen Shih Tzu Rottweilers? Yeah. Ugliest damn dog you ever did see. She had five of them. It is a scary breed. I'm telling you, she had five of them. One died during birth. But the four that lived, when they were born, if you put them, stacked them or whatever, they were bigger than she was. When she had the babies, her belly was touching the ground. And she screamed god awful having them. Yeah, mops that move. That's right there, Junkyard. That's what she was a dust mop that moved. Yeah, she worst of it was is every time you let her out, she wouldn't stay in the yard, and we didn't have it fenced in. But we lived 3 houses from the bank, and she'd go down to the bank and sit at the door, and people would come in and to the bank, and they, oh, you got a dog out there? Oh yeah, I know. He comes down here all the time. And the bank employees would give the customers biscuits to give to the dog on the way out. Yeah, yeah, that was her hookup. She was addicted to doggy treats. So yeah. Yep, they do. The skin or the hair grows really fast. So my cousin stopped over one day and he said, "Hey, I think your dog got hit down the street." I said, "Where?" Right down there by the bank. I seen a dog laying there in the street. Looks like your dog. So I get I get on my shoes. I go down there to see, and here comes the street sweeper as it's passing me. I get down there. This is right by 7-Eleven, which is across the street at the time. The dog was no longer there, but I did find her paw. And it was her. So yeah, the street sweeper picked her up. I don't believe she was still alive. So, but yeah. Poor dog. I know. Well, we tried to keep her in the yard all the time, and she wouldn't listen. We chained her. We had her on a chain, and what she'd do, she would literally, with a collar, she would literally keep backing and backing and backing, away from the chain, even with a choker on. And she would back away until either she slipped the collar or she passed out. She'd choke herself to death, or, choke herself out. So that wasn't no good either. Never met such a stubborn dog in my entire life. I think she was a Russian agent actually, because her name was Sasha. Yeah. It is sad. You know, she was a good dog. She just did not like to be put on a chain. You couldn't put her on a leash and walk her either. You put a leash on her and a collar, and she'd drop right there. She wouldn't. You'd have to tug her. She would not walk with you. So it's just she wasn't saddle trained. Let's put it that way, like a horse. Yeah, she wasn't broke. She didn't like that shit whatsoever on her. Huh? Honorary mayor. Well, that's nice. Is he an honorary Democrat or is he an honorary Republican? Huh. Yeah, I bet you do. Well, at least he's got one thing going in his favor. Well, it's like giving a cat a bath. We had Snickers. That cat, that cat and Fluffy. You're taking your life into your own hands if you give him a bath. And it wasn't over with even after the bath was over with. Them bastards held a grudge. You know, there's one thing you don't want is a cat plotting to kill you after you've given it a bath. And these two I thought would plot to kill you. The only thing around Fluffy, though, she didn't have any claws. She was completely declawed, all four legs. Snickers, not so much. Mm-mm. No. And, but Bear, hell, Bear, he didn't want, you ran dishwater in that sucker, but he wanted to jump up on the counter and look and see what the swimming pool was all about. He didn't mind a bath. My daughter's got his brother, and she'll be in the bathroom taking a shower, and he'll come in and he'll hit the door and he'll knock it open, the bathroom door, and he'll walk and jump right in the shower with her. But he's a big cat too. He's almost as big as Bear. So and he hates you. I know. I know how it is. Well, that's cool. Um, if you guys could keep Mama Linda in your prayers. I got a text at 10 minutes to 10:11 last night. It's not good. So that's all it says. Not good. So I don't know. Yeah, yeah. You drop them off the pound one day, and they'll come back, and they'll never leave you. I don't like it in jail. I know. I got to powder my nose real quick. Be back in 10? Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Not that you watch it. I don't watch it either. You know, after I won the competition 3 years in a row, I'm done. You know, The Voice. Did you see me the other night on Mass Singer? I won't tell you which one I was, though. That would be giving it away. Good morning, Jeff. I hope he is too, but that's the text I got. Not good. And that was at 10 minutes to 10 minutes to 11 last night. I was already asleep. I woke up at 3 o'clock and seen it, and I texted her back, sorry. She didn't text me back, so I know she's probably sleeping, but, you know. I don't know. After 9 o'clock or something like that, they told them wait till 9:30 or something because they wanted that diazepam or whatever to wear out of them. So, isn't that something? Damn atomic clock. Maybe the atoms are slowing down here, Junkyard. Gotta go to the doctor at noon today. But AI, artificial intelligence, oh yeah. If they had their choice, everything would be artificial intelligence and we'd all be starving to death. They'd get rid of humans altogether. Yeah, mountain time. I just see they had a setback. One of their rockets blew up on the way coming home or coming back. Yeah, well, that's better than being hooked up to an IV. Yeah, backup camera. Good morning, Big Steven. Nice to see you. Yeah, good morning, Papa San. Oh, I bet. But you gotta get that infection out of there, Jeff. You never can tell, though, Jeff. You know, you take enough of that infection medicine, might get rid of all that other nasty infections you got, the gonorrhea, syphilis, you know, everything, everything. I'm just kidding. I couldn't help myself. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I know what having a bad infection is, man. I had a bad one too, and they put me on some medicine that would drive you absolutely crazy. It would make you so loony. It was pathetic, but it was there to fight the infection. So, um, it was when I sliced my leg open with a piece of pipe, and I had to go to wound care, and it was infected, and they said, well, uh, well, I don't know if it'll get rid of the walker too. It might. Uh, um, anyways, I had to have. They said, well, it's pretty bad infected. I don't know what we should do with it. And I said, I don't give me triple dose. I don't care. I said, well, we can give you the highest dose possible. I said, well, I'll take it. Well, it's gonna be rough on you. I said, I didn't care. You know, I didn't want to lose a leg to an infection. So, yeah, he's got a bad foot right now. So, or ankle. So, I feel your pain too, Jeff, because I was in a wheelchair and a walker for 5 years. So, hell, I gained 120, 130 pounds. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they got a lot stronger stuff than that nowadays for that stuff. You're working out. That's good. Hey, using crutches is a knack. I got several pairs of them. And, yeah. Huh. Sounds like you know a little bit of something about that. Roberta been teaching you? The wife made taco dip last night. And what it is refried beans smashed on the bottom of the pan. Then you put hamburger or taco meat, and then sour cream, and then um, oh, you can put cheese and lettuce and tomato on it and stuff like that. She made 3 pans of that for the kids and her. I don't like it. Um, I had a little bit of it, but that's as far as it goes. And that was dinner last night for them. I had taquitos. So, yeah, then you can crash into stuff. That's right. There you go. This coldness is ignorance. What coldness, Corey? Yeah. Well, you're a braver man than me. Oh, the weather? Yeah. But you'll have that. I'm all in favor for global warming. Oh, yesterday it was the 9th of December. Okay, it was 50 degrees here. 50, the 9th of December. I said, if this is global warming, I'll take it. Hmm. Although a lot of people can ride a unicycle, I just ain't one of them. We had a kid when I was in school. His name was Okie. That's his real name, Okie. Yep. O-K-I-E. Okay. Um, Okie could get on a 10 speed in first gear, get it up on one wheel, and he could ride that, and he could shift as he was riding a wheelie. And I mean, that kid could ride a wheelie couple 3 miles, no problem, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, skates don't work either for me, unless you got 8 wheels on each skate plus stabilizers. So, yeah, I know of an upside down wheel. Well, I understand that there, Jeff. I really do. You need coffee? Yeah, defective. Yeah. Speaking of coffee, I think I should indulge myself in that second cup. Yeah, I, I think I will. Uh, I gotta give me a different cup altogether. Since I do dishes, I thought I'd give me another cup. But that was after I'd already poured this cup. So it's Christmas time. Christmas time in the city. Good morning, Stormy. 75 degrees there yesterday. That's pretty cool. Good morning. Good morning. I bought 2 of these. They were at the Salvation Army. I give, I don't know, $1.50 a piece for them. And this is a male snowman. And then I got Kathy, a female snow woman. She said, "Why did you buy them?" I said, "Because they were cute and they reminded me of you and me." She said, "Oh, how sweet, you liar." I said, "No, I thought they were cute." So I put them in the sink with a bunch of with some bleach and some soap, and I let them soak, and I cleaned them up real good. Mm-hmm. You ain't snowman? Well, is it the Texas Old Pop Company? Yeah. Yeah, she got me figured out. You're right, Jeff. Yeah, this is a big one. This holds a quart, I think, or close to it. So, yeah, this right here is probably 20 ounces or something like that. I don't know. So, you got a Yeti tin cup? That sounds pretty cool. You could use a quart of coffee. Everybody could. Everybody could. Even the ones that drink tea. So, anyhows, my snowman blew over yesterday, or not my snow, my Santa Claus did. So I had to go out there and re-rig it, get it fixed. Then Kathy went to the store because she wanted that taco dip, so she had to go to the store. So never told me goodbye or anything. I come out and said, "Where's your nana?" She went to the store. I said, "Oh, that was nice of her." And 2 hours later, she shows up. I come walking outside. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I come out here to get groceries." She said, "Well, how you know I got a lot?" I said, "Hell, you were gone for 2 hours. You got to have something in there." So, uh, yeah, I hate paying bills. I do. Why can't everything be free? Yeah, why can't it? I'm asking for a friend. His name's Bernie. I thought that was pretty cool. Bernie wants to be the Secretary of Labor. Guy ain't never had a job, but he wants to be the Secretary of Labor. Yeah. Huh? How the hell can you be the Secretary of Labor if you ain't never had a job? Oh, I know, nothing's free. Try to tell these people that voted for Joe. So. Yep, egotistical maniacs. Hell, I don't even know what that means. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. That's where that word is, egotistical. You're right. I gotta go wake up Mama, make sure she's awake. So. Oh, looky there. We have company people.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So is that all she texted you was not good?
Yep. Do you think I'm lying?
No. I'm just, maybe you didn't want to say the whole message or something. I don't know. I believe you.
I'll read it to you. I'll read it every
No,
word.
No, you don't have to. I believe your words, bro.
I'll read it to you.
I just texted her myself and I said, hey, I'm sorry if it's too early, but, I've been worried about Seamus. So let me know what's up.
It says, Dear Dog, I'm writing this slow because I know you can't read too fast. Dog, it's not good. Crying face emoji. And then I replied, sorry. Is that good enough for you?
Yeah, that's good enough for me, smartass.
I just want to make sure I'm up to your expectations.
That sucks, man. One of my favorite YouTube channels got hit, and they hit him because he swears too much in his videos.
Yeah.
And they actually threatened him. They said, look, if you don't stop swearing in your videos, we're banning you from YouTube.
Yeah.
And so it sucks, though, because the swearing was the best part of his channel because he's cracking jokes all the time, you know, and he's
Right.
a Canadian guy. That's my favorite channel, Zip Ties and Bias Plies. They got dirty mouths up there.
Yeah. No bail. That's right. That's right, Junkyard. You don't need you. It's a free for all up there. So, Rakesh Sugdonese Hero. Oh. Well, good morning, Rakesh.
I know, Brad. That's what I love about y'all.
YouTube Almighty. What's the name of the channel?
That I just told you it's Zip Ties and Bias Plies.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. I was busy trying to read this Rakesh's name. I can only do one thing at a time. And if I'm breathing, I'm not listening. No. Some people would call me a Democrat for that. But, you know, I'm actually a Republican now. I've been a Republican.
Actually, now you have to support democracy because your commander in chief is a Democrat,
No, my commander in chief is not.
or he will be come January 20th.
No, he will not. I'm going to be like everybody else. I'm moving to Mexico, where it's the land of the free, the home of the brave.
You want to go live down there with the Beaners?
They're not going to be down there. They're going to open the borders, let them all come here. And Mexico is going to be an enterprising country. There ain't going to be nobody there. Sure, we'll have to put up some new buildings and tear down that shit down there because it's a third world country, but we'll have it up and running like America in no time.
Actually, you
And
just
then
sounded
America will look like Mexico.
you just sounded stereotypical, is what you did.
And did I?
It does not look like a third world country down there. There are many cities in Mexico.
It is too. It's a third world country. Poopy
You're a
face.
third world country.
You're a third world. You know how I know that? I'll prove it.
Yeah, you're a poopy head.
Hey, yo, you stupid or something?
Where'd Steve go?
I hate you, Grizz.
Yeah. Cornbread, good morning.
Yeah, that's right, huh, Tim? If they love their country so much, then why do they keep sneaking out?
Yeah. That's right. That's why they come here, because they hate their country. So, you're at AT&T customer service? Well, that's pretty cool. Are you
Looks like you got some West Indian guy up in here.
hey,
Rakesh Sudanese. How are you doing, my friend? Are you getting many dollars at AT&T? I hope so. You're getting many dollars so you can please one of your 12 wives. Yes.
yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I had a guy, I don't know who it was, but commented on one of my live streams where I was doing the Rakesh voice.
Yeah.
And he called me a racist and a stereotypical person he said, your fake ass Indian accent is very racist and disrespectful to our people.
Yeah. Oh, well. Good morning, cornbread.
Morning, cornbread.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama Renda, what's up? What's happening?
And cornbread said you were right because after they impeached Biden and his son, they throw them in jail for the wrongdoing. And then Kamala Harris will be here. Oh no, she's going too because she was in the emails. So is Nancy Pelosi. That's what it's a great big circle. That's why they're fighting so hard to keep everyone out of jail. Because if one goes down, they're all going down. Like Hillary said, if I go down, half of DC goes down with me. Yeah. Yeah, Brad, you can come up on the panel.
We all go down unless we stick together. Ain't no one man above the crew. You know that.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Good morning, gorgeous. I love you. His real name is John. Okay, John. Thank you for working. I'm the carpet maker, the rose machine, and I also run the flower shop. Yeah, Tim, your real name is Timothy John Calhoun.
Brad, send me an email again. I got an email in here for you, but I think that's the wrong one. I got to delete it. I have another one for you, but I can't remember the name of it.
Timothy Bose Yoder.
Timothy John Rakesh. Okay. They are pretty good, ain't they?
That kind of reminds me of
okay.
China and Japan. They will give their kids American first names like John, and then the last name will be like John Chi or John Chan or John Lee.
Wong.
John Wong. And they say it's so the child can get along in America, basically. Stephen J. Grassburner, you know it, because I'll be burning that grass. It's a picture of me and my best friend on the avatar dog throwing up gang signs.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in many years. He lives in Idaho.
All right, Brad, I sent it. I have to go in and get rid of the other one, though. A little change. There you go. That's right. That's my PayPal if you want to drop me a little change.
You mean if you want to drop straight a little change?
That's that's my new PayPal right there. LostDog256@gmail.com.
Oh, so it's Stray handling your finances?
Well, yeah.
Oh, good.
He's my banker.
I didn't know you were into that, Stray. You're into banking?
He's an accountant, yeah. He's an accountant on it.
He's into accounting as well, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
So what's the diagnosis, Mama Renda?
Morning, dog.
Good morning.
What's
Morning,
going on, bud?
Not bad. How are you, man?
Doing good, eh?
What's him?
Oh, coffee.
coffee is right. It's good this morning, I'll tell you. Just trying to get the chat where I need it here. There we go. Blocking me picture it was.
Huh.
Not that that's a bad thing this morning.
All right.
I get some more light in here. Plugged an amp in, it helps. Jeez, I can see myself. I am scary. Look at that, eh? Oh.
You kind of look like a skeleton.
Hi, Stormy. How's it going, man?
Bradley the skeleton.
Yeah. I starved him, man. He wouldn't listen to me. Hey? Had to starve him. He wouldn't listen. He kept barking. Yeah. Hi, Rinda. It's going good here too, Stormy. I'm glad to hear it's going great for you, buddy. So has the vet been there yet, Rinda, or are they just are they getting ready to come over?
Wait a minute. So is Stormy Wind a dude or a chick?
Stormy's a guy, man.
Okay.
Does like singing and stuff. Hey, he's awesome. Check his channel out if you haven't, Steve. You'll like it. Oh, sorry, Stormy. She is a girl, Steve. I was wrong. My mistake, Stormy. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. What you
Right,
like,
Trey.
Corey?
Of course.
Hey, I like Wendy's.
It's early in the morning here, guys. It's only like 7:26, and I've been up since 4:30.
That's early, huh?
Yeah, man. I can't sleep past that for some reason.
I don't know.
I can go to bed at 1 in the morning and still be up at 4, man. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, my body does that to me too. It's been doing that to me ever since 2015.
Mm-hmm.
I get up at 2:30 in the morning. Oh, so there is no diagnoses yet. I feel you, Rinda.
Okay, Rinda. He's going to be all right, Rinda. Just something small, believe me.
Hey, the power of prayer is powerful, you know.
It is so, Steve. It is so for animals and humans, believe me. Right, Stormy. No better reason than that to use a name like that, eh? That's good, Tim.
Well, Mama Rinda, I told you not to think of the bad, sweetheart.
Huh.
Don't think like that, Rinda. Think positive.
Unless he's been getting worse. Is it getting worse or is it still the same like yesterday morning, you know?
That's cool, eh, Stormy? I like to do that too. Go down to the park maybe this winter and get some of the geese and the ducks that are down there. Because seeing how they don't fly south no more, I mean, come on. You might as well do something, right?
No. Our country's full of them illegal aliens.
Yes, it is.
Oh, dog, don't you start.
Those ours, dog, believe me.
Canadian geese. Hence the word Canadian, Steve. Illegal alien.
Don't you make fun of Canada, you motherfucker.
Canadian geese. Hence the word Canadian. Illegal aliens.
That's right.
And then we get them damn Mexican seagulls from down south.
Rip on
Hence the
Mexico
word
all you
Mexican
want.
seagulls. Yeah.
Rip on Mexico all you want, but don't make fun of my great northern white boys.
Let me tell you something. They heard all them celebrities wanted to go across the, move to Canada when Trump was elected. They put up their own border wall. They were going to try to keep Rosie O'Donnell here. But
Chris.
she figured
Good morning, Chris.
she'd take
Smart
2
ass.
steps and then fall and bounce, and she could clear any wall.
Hey, Grizz, you just came through the door and you can go right back out of it.
Good morning, Grizz 270.
Corey, you gotta have a really sick camera to be able to capture the lightning.
It's better with a good camera, Steve, but as long as you're fast enough to catch the flash, that's the best part of it, eh?
Hey, I hear you, Mama Rinda. That's all you gotta do is be strong. And you shut up, Grizz. Don't come up in here straight out of the gate and start messing with me. You want some? Come get some.
Huh. Good morning, Skeeter. It's National Lager Day. Yeah. Have a beer.
Skeeter. Morning, buddy.
You see that? He came right up in the room and started talking crap. What a butt face.
They have only American geese. I haven't never seen an American geese. Here in Michigan, all we got is Canadian geese.
Yeah, American geese. I wonder what color they'd be, dog.
Oh, they're white.
White?
So what's a Canadian like?
They're brown. Yeah.
Skita. I ain't seen
They both taste delicious. So, yeah.
They are so.
And what about the eggs?
I've never had a goose. Well, yeah, I have had goose eggs. They're good.
They're
I
a
was
little
a kid when
stronger,
they-
eh?
Huh?
They're a little stronger tasting, I think.
Well, yeah, that's because most of your eggs anymore are, farm raised, commercially.
Right.
You get farm fresh eggs from a farmer that's not doing them commercial. The eggs are great. So, and they're going to be brighter orange and everything else.
I bet you a person that eats the normal eggs from the freaking factory like we always buy wouldn't even like real homegrown eggs. You know,
There's a big taste difference.
there's a big taste difference.
It is so.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to do it, right? That's the best way to
If I ate
think
some
about
of
it,
those
too, I
eggs,
guess, now.
sorry, Brad.
Oh, that's all right, Steve. I'm sorry if I cut you off. I thought you were done.
It's just so hard to know when to talk.
Well, you see the Alaskan Bush family or whatever. Alaskan Bush people. They got them ostriches and they cracked one of their eggs open and that thing filled up like a 12-inch cast iron frying pan.
Dude, so they're huge eggs, man. Tim said he got 7 dozen eggs for $10. That's not bad.
That's pretty good price for farm eggs.
Yeah, it is.
We get 5 dozen eggs for what's that?
We get 1 flat of eggs here for that price.
$4 for 5 dozen. The problem of it is, Steve, is you're getting them commercial eggs. He's talking these are farm eggs.
Yeah.
They're worth the extra.
They got more than normal flavor to them too, the farm eggs.
Yeah, they're better, richer flavor.
Mm-hmm.
What about quail eggs?
Well, if you want to bust 200 of them to make an omelet.
Yeah, quail are really small, Steve? The yolk in them would probably be half the size of a dime.
Probably about the size of a marble.
Right, you need like 700 of them to make a meal. You just about need 10 birds for one, like full-size birds for one person.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder that I watched this channel called Mini Food, and he has a little miniature kitchen and stuff, and he actually cooks real miniature food that you can eat. It's real food. And he uses a little quail. When he makes breakfast, he uses a little quail egg.
Yeah, he shows you that, but then after that, the camera's off, he eats a regular breakfast.
Yep.
Of course. Obviously, dog.
Well, then
You
he's lying to
You
you.
don't expect him to sit there after filming and be like, yeah, breakfast time.
Hey, he's lying to you.
Yep, they're the best in the morning, aren't they, Tim?
Thank God Tammy cooks for him, because the dogs would, them beagles they'd be out there sicker than the dog if he was cooking, Tim. Anyways, I cooked up 15 pounds of chicken legs and thighs the other day. I think I put them in the refrigerator after I cooked them. I think I'm going to bring them in, warm them back up, debone them, and I think I'm going to make actually dark meat chicken soup with them. And then
Why don't you pull it out of the fridge cold,
Sounds good.
shred it up, and make chicken salad?
because I don't want to.
Well, what you want and what you get are two different things.
Hey, you know what, Steve? Hold your hands out like this. See which one gets full first.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's try.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Hey, yo, you stupid or something?
I love that part.
I keep telling you straight, I ain't stupid.
So, which hand got fuller first?
Tim, I tried to get the ingredients for a dog omelet, but the landfill was closed.
Right.
Leave it to Jim, eh?
I almost made me a corned beef omelet yesterday.
That'd be good, actually. If you like corned beef, I like corned beef.
Oh, I love corned beef.
Oh, I do too. Nothing like that. One thing I couldn't eat that my mom used to love, dog, is that head cheese.
Kevin Helming likes that stuff.
Yeah, not me. I tried it once. Oh man, no.
I tried goat cheese before and it was fucking gross. Excuse the French. What you really want to eat is Limburger. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, sure you do.
Smells like a French whore's OBGYN, but I'll tell you.
You ain't lying there, bro.
I like Limburger cheese. So does Kathy.
I heard it's got like a bite to it, like a bitter bite, but it's a good bitter,
Yeah, it's got a little sting to it, but it's okay.
Yeah. Can you believe in some countries that they eat maggot cheese?
Oh yeah. Does that surprise you? They'll eat 100-year-old duck egg.
Nope. I had this guy on YouTube made a clickbait video that he was eating a 1,000-year-old egg, but it wasn't 1,000 years old. It was only like 20. You can't even get your hands on a 1,000-year-old egg. I mean, come on. Unless you dug it up out of the ground.
That's what they do. They bury them in the ground in clay pots.
Mm-hmm.
Pap ate Limburger cheese and onion sandwiches.
But that was good. Like I said, I like Limburger. So does Kathy. That's right. Limburger, mustard and onion. Brown bread. Yum. Mm-hmm.
And here comes Corey. Aldi's is great.
Good morning, Fishing. Thanks for becoming a member. So I use that money to pay for the StreamYard there, Corey. So just to let you know, Mama Rinda's here.
It does, Stormy. I know. I couldn't get it near my lips, let alone get by the smell of it. That's my problem. It probably tastes all right, but it's just getting by that first initial.
Nothing smells
smell
worse
of it.
than Swedish surströmming.
Mm.
So,
Fishing. How are you this morning?
good morning, Mama Rinda.
Morning, Rinda.
I like beer cheese.
I've never heard of that beer cheese.
Beer cheese?
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Oh, it comes in a tub. You know, beer cheese.
Yeah, Grizz. And your balls haven't dropped yet.
Yeah. They
You're
use.
bad, Grizz.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. They use beer cheese on what is it? Burger King or one of these restaurants is selling a beer cheese hamburger now or something like that.
Really? Oh, I'll have to check that out.
Ooh, put some Limburger on your buddy's engine block. That would stink for hella long.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
you don't want to do that. You want to put it in the heat vent. That way, when they
Right.
turn the heat on,
Ooh-wee.
especially if they live in a northern climate where it's really cold all the time, they have no other choice but to turn the heat on.
Gravity has taken ownership of my balls. That's Grizz. They sagging a bit there, Grizz.
No, if you're putting Limburger in your buddy's engine block or vent, get a can of surströmming, drain the water out of it, and put that surströmming in the vent, and watch him fly out of the car while he's going down the highway.
Yeah, grumpy old men when they put all the fish underneath the seat.
Yeah. That's a hilarious.
What's that damn smell?
I've never heard of Limburger cheese. What the hell is that?
Oh, you gotta watch. Get on YouTube and pull up Abbott and Costello Limburger cheese. That is funnier than hell.
That's a good one too,
It
Doc.
stinks like hell. They used to keep it under glass cases because it smelled so bad.
Ew.
But it's a good tasting cheese. It just smells bad.
You can
I
pass
can't
out and
even
put that
smell
under your nose and wake right up, Rinda.
Well, you know what there, Tim, you can always shove it in Ezra's heat vent there.
Basically, it
Ooh.
smells like a
But
combination
it
of pipe shit.
That'd be bad, dog.
Gross.
Take
Good
me
morning,
years to get
Kevin.
the smell out.
Ow.
I bet it was great. I don't actually think beer cheese smells that bad. You can. You ever had bar cheese? It comes in a tub. You spread it, put it on crackers. That's good stuff.
I'm not eating anything that stinks.
And
Oh, what's the matter, Rinda? You don't like smelly shit?
I'll be right back.
Nope.
You don't want to eat no surströmming with me? Surströmming is Swedish fermented fish. They let it ferment for a number of period of months, and it basically rots to death and ferments, and is the number one most smelly food in the world.
Well, they can keep that.
People
Yeah.
usually gag and throw up when they smell it.
It's disgusting. Why are we talking about this so early in the morning? Nasty.
I know, eh?
We're trying to keep our minds away from things, you know.
Ew.
Government cheese is the best. That's right.
I need to sleep.
Morning, Kevin. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Nah,
I'm only gonna be here till 8.
sleeping's overrated, Brenda. Get yourself some coffee or a Coke and just hang out.
I get my coffee. I gotta take my meds. Take my meds before the vet gets here. I don't kill anybody.
Get your coffee, get your cigarette, and just hang out.
Try and distract myself from reality.
Shut up, Grizz.
Not good, Kevin.
I'm sorry to hear that, Brenda. I really am. I really love Seamus myself, man. He's an awesome little dog, big dog. You know, he's cool.
He's a good boy. Couldn't get him in the car. He wasn't having it.
Yeah, I hear you.
I could barely get him out to go to the bathroom. Last night I had a poop pad under his butt, and he used it. He pooped, but for the life of him, he will not pee in the house. So as soon as he pooped, he like lifted the front of his body up, and I'm like, "Oh, you want to try to go outside?" And he hadn't been out all day yesterday. He went out twice in the morning, and then all day he just laid there until he pooped. And Tom was in bed sleeping. Tom's a mess. Tom is an absolute mess. I thought I'd be the mess. Oh my God. He keeps crying. I'm like, go in the other room. I don't want Seamus to get all upset. I took him outside and could barely get him up the 2 steps in my backyard. I had to like pick him up and lift him, and almost took my back out. So I got him comfortable again, gave him a half a diazepam so that he's comfortable. He's got a heating pad and a blanket on him. He did eat 2 cookies and ice cube. He didn't eat the whole ice cube, but he licked it a lot. But that's pretty much it. It's not good. I know my dog. And the same thing happened with Miley, and I just feel it.
Yeah.
And I've come to grips with it. I'm okay. You know, I don't want to see him suffer. So
Right.
he's an old dog, and he
Well,
had
you
a
give him
good
a
life.
big hug and kiss from me, okay, Brenda?
He's had a great life. And right now he's not having a great life. I don't like it. So you got to do what's best for him. So the mobile vet, I called her last night. Got her voicemail, and then she has like an emergency answering service if it's an emergency. So she's supposed to call at 8 o'clock. Head over here. It's pretty cool. She has an old ambulance. She bought an ambulance and made it into a veterinary clinic on wheels.
Hey, that is cool.
Yeah, she can do a lot in there. You know, she can't do X-rays and all that, but she can do blood tests.
They should do that here.
Yep. So
Good morning, Allie.
You can't go to her because I'm pretty pissed off at my regular vet. Once he had this emergency like he's having, they're telling me that they're not set up for a big dog. Then why did you take me on as a patient to begin with?
Why are you a vet? You're supposed to take care of all the animals.
I'm pissed because he's so big, and they had somebody got there before we called with an emergency.
Wow.
So they gave me the name to another vet, which is freaking 2 hours away. And I was going to take him there, but I couldn't get him in the car. And I'm like, all right, I can't get him in the car. Even if I do, a 2-hour ride is just going to stress him out. So I'm just going to call Sandy. And she could just come over. It's just easier.
Morning, Sherry. Yeah, it will be easier. Easier on Seamus too, because he's home. You know what I mean? He's where he knows he's safe.
Yeah, he seems very comfortable. You know, he's sleeping. The medication is helping. He's in. I know when he walked, when I took him outside, he's in pain. He can't walk without it hurting him.
That's right, Jeff. A dog's a dog. A vet should be able to fix him anyway, right? Doesn't matter the size. If you're a vet, you're supposed to be looking after all the animals, not ones that are just the size you want to look at.
He did poop, Kevin, finally. He pooped last night on his puppy pad.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I'm going, when this is all done, whatever the outcome is, I don't care what it is, they're getting a bad review from me. Don't take my dog on as a patient if you are not qualified to take care of him. They never said that to me
Right.
when I started going to them. They never said that. You know, they have the giant scale where they could weigh him and everything. So why aren't you set up
Mhm.
for him? I think they just didn't want to deal with it. Between COVID and the other emergency they had, they didn't want to deal with my dog.
Right.
That's the feeling I got.
Pretty sad when it comes down to that, eh?
Oh my God, I'm smoking like a damn chimney. And I was gonna make chicken parm last night. I had the eggs in the bowl. I had the chicken pulled out. I had the breadcrumbs in a bowl, and I just lost it and started crying. I couldn't concentrate. I like totally forgot how to make chicken parm for a half a second.
Hmm.
And I just looked at Tom. I'm like, I can't do this. Order a pizza.
Yeah.
So we poured the eggs into a Ziploc bag, poured the breadcrumbs back into the can, and I got a pan full of oil on my stove. I just covered it with a lid
Oh,
because I couldn't get that back in the bottle. I didn't have a funnel.
right.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that,
Yeah,
that's
that's
right,
one thing
man.
they don't do with that's one thing they don't do with the oil things. They make the hole big enough to put some back in if you pour too much out.
yeah. Well, if you have a funnel, you're good. But I couldn't cook. I was so, and I have this awesome sauce that a
Tim,
friend gave us, and
you,
I was
you
so
want
excited to eat it.
to hear some crazy shit, Tim? I've been to the doctors, right? They used to weigh me on a regular scale, but I swear when I went to the hospital earlier this year for an infection in my leg, the doctor took one look at me and he was going to weigh me, right? He was standing next to the regular scale, but he took one look at me and went
Put you
back
on the dog scale,
and brought out the big.
the dog scale, the horse scale.
Yeah, he brought out a scale that was bigger than damn me.
You know what, Stormy? You don't have your dog your whole life, but to them, you are their whole life.
That's
And there's so
right.
many dogs out there that need people and humans. So I wouldn't give up on that. I know it sucks, but I'm not gonna not get another dog. I love dogs. I can't live without a dog.
That they do, Stormy. My two dogs are just like my two sons to me, you know.
Well, I'm glad that you're taking the inevitable quite well.
I am, but when it happens, I'm not gonna be quite well, Steve. I'm just trying.
Obviously.
Listen, if you have a mastiff, you know that they don't like anxiety. They don't like
Right.
yelling. If I cry, Seamus gets super upset. If Tom and I yell at each other, he gets super upset. So I'm trying to do it for him. Inside, I'm dying. Every time Tom starts crying, I send him to the bedroom. I'm like, go to the bedroom. Seamus doesn't need to see you like this.
Yeah, it sucks like hell.
Yeah. And then I got to figure out, okay, let's just say, I hate to say it, but let's just say I have to put him down. She comes here and she does it right here, right? What am I going to do with him? You know, I have options, but I'm just like,
Bury him. You bury
I
him.
don't like it. The ground is frozen and my backyard is all roots because of the big trees I have out there. So I literally have to get a bobcat to dig a hole for him because he's so big, which
Hey,
I have that would do it for me. Or
I hear you, Allie.
I could have him cremated, but that's very expensive.
I'd rather bury him, and I would create his own little gravestone. Find me a rock and freaking chisel it out if I had to.
Yeah, Sherry, I don't know how much it's going to cost me to have her come here for this.
Oh,
She's come to me once before, but it was just for like a checkup, and it didn't cost that much. But for this, I don't know what it's going to cost. I think that, well, my friend in California said that in California, if the vet comes to your house and puts your animal down, by law, they have to take the animal away and do what you want with it, whether it's get it cremated or whatever. I
correct.
don't know. I got to look it up. what the rules are here. It's New Hampshire, and I think I have a call one of my friends having it done, and they kept the dog.
You can also call animal control and have animal control remove the carcass.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want them to remove them.
That I bury my animals.
I'm not having him removed. He's not, when the bird dies, I'm okay with tossing him, but not Jameis.
Yeah, I bury all my animals, my cats, my dogs.
I hear you, Tim.
I don't know about our birds, but
My friend said, "Well, can't you go bury her go bury him with the other animals?" I'm like, "No, we don't own that house anymore. I don't think the new owners would appreciate me out in the backyard digging a giant hole." Don't mind me. I just want to put him next to his sister. They don't even know that they have a pet cemetery in their backyard. We didn't have to disclose that when we sold the house. But there's a black lab, a pit bull, 3 cats, a rabbit, a parrot, a couple mice buried in that backyard. So
Yeah, just outside of Woodstock, there's actually a pet cemetery for your pet. You can actually get a gravestone and a little box for them to go in.
Yeah,
pretty cool, actually.
Tom's best friend made a box for both my dogs, and we had gravestones. We took gravestones with us when we sold the house.
Good morning, Allie.
So that they wouldn't know. Good morning, Allie. Yeah, Grizz, that wasn't a very nice comment. Now's not the time for jokes like that.
How are you doing today, Allie?
I've already got comments. I've already got comments on my video that people saying that they hope my dog dies. So I don't need any rude comments. Freaking trolls. I wouldn't say that to my face because I'd bash him.
Exactly, Rinda.
Oh my God, I would bash him so hard. And I'm in the mood to punch somebody. I've been in the mood to punch somebody ever since this damn virus started. I want to knock somebody the hell out.
Yep.
Give me a reason.
Come pick me up, Rinda. We'll start with the guys that caused it.
Give me a reason. I will punch anybody right now. I don't even care. I'll hit first. Usually I don't hit first, but I will hit first. Not scared to go back. Not scared to go back to jail. I look good in orange.
Sorry, I had
black.
I don't look good in orange. I didn't like that suit at all.
I'm sorry that I
Thing is, they won't
had to
take
take
'em
off
back.
for a few minutes, but I had an emergency in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hit, yeah. I
Don't
wouldn't
hit me, right, Jim?
What happened, dog? Kathy take you down for whooping in the basement?
No, I had the sump pump was spraying water all over the floor. The hose come out of the drain. So
Getting a pedicure. Nice, Allie. I love you, girl. I'll text you later.
Rinda, my mom wishes you and Seamus the best. She just told me to tell you that.
Thank you, Mama.
Good morning, Steve's mom. How are you?
I will tell him. And I didn't want to do this, but I'm just going to do it once so y'all can see him just in case. I'm only going to show him once. That's it, okay?
Thank you, Rinda.
She would have told you herself, but she didn't feel like it.
That's okay.
Set.
Hey, Seamus, buddy.
Good boy, yeah. Your mama's boy.
Love you, Seamus.
Yeah, I just took the heating pad off him because it's getting a little too warm, but
Right.
he's got the puppy pad under him. When he pooped on the puppy pad and he went to get up, he got it all over his feet. He got poop on my rug. I cleaned it up.
Not your fault, is it, Shamey?
That's friggin' heartbreaking, man. Shit.
I wonder if he had a stroke.
That's what I was thinking too, and I thought that too. I think because of his arthritis and the pain that he might have just stroked out. I mean, he does lift his head up. He lifts his head up and he pants a little bit. And that's when I squirt the water in his mouth. It wasn't easy giving him a pill, I'll tell you, because he doesn't want to swallow nothing. But I got it in his mouth and he didn't spit it out. So I was thinking it probably just dissolved in there and eventually got into the system, because now he's much more relaxed than he was before I gave it to him.
Right.
He was panting heavy. And half of one of those diazepam is 5 milligrams, which isn't a lot for a big dog like him. I didn't want him to be all zonked out when the vet got here. I wasn't going to give him any at all, but I couldn't take it anymore. Say hi, everybody. Say love you guys.
Morning, Seamus.
Love you, Seamus, buddy.
Oh.
You know, whether it's your dog or somebody else's, when you love dogs, it's hard either way, you know?
Yeah, I can't stand it when animals are hurting like this. It puts me in a place of mind. You know what I'm saying? A place of mind that I like.
Mickey has been really nice to him. She keeps going up and sitting next to him and rubbing her head on him. She's not a nice cat. She's a bitch. So for her to do that, it's like
Most cats
she knows
are,
something's
really.
up. Well, no, Mickey is horrible, but she knows something's up. She knows it's not normal for him to be laying down that long. I mean, he's lazy, but come on.
Well, if you could, you should roll him over every once in a while, because he's going to get pneumonia laying on his lungs like that.
Lay down.
I cannot roll him over. He's not having it. He'll just push right back. You know, he's almost 155 pounds, right? But when he's like this, he feels like he's 200 pounds. Because he's like dead weight. He's just there.
Well,
Can't explain it.
Stormy, usually if a dog bites a child, you know, for just hugging him, that dog is probably going to bite again and again and again and again. So that's the best thing to do, is put that dog down before it does kill some kid.
Right.
So.
Yeah, my sister's dog attacked my niece, like mauled her. And my brother-in-law like started beating the crap out of the dog, because when he pulled the dog off of her, he started coming at all of us. And Emily was just a baby. That dog got Emily, could have killed her. And he was throwing her up against the wall, and the dog kept coming back. And finally they just, the police came and the animal control, and they killed him right there on the spot.
Yeah.
Because he was like nuts. He was nuts. And they tested him. He didn't have rabies. She had a big dog. He was one of those, what do you call those dogs that look like lions?
I'm sorry, Calvin. I didn't know you was down there. I just seen you.
The big dogs that look like lions, you know? But she lived in Florida.
They got a head like this.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
I know
know,
the ones you're talking about. They're big dogs.
yeah, but in Florida, with all that fur tied up on a freaking leash, all my niece did was go over and rub its belly, and it attacked her.
That's a Tibetan Mastiff.
Yes, right, Kevin. They're huge dogs, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, Chevy was
They
a
get
good
up
dog.
to almost 300 pounds.
You so.
Take a look.
Mark, how are you?
Breezed in the door. It's
Okay.
Kevin.
Yeah, it was some kind of chow dog. It wasn't a mastiff.
Yeah, I had an American Chow, and that dog was huge, and it was only 8 months old, and that thing was probably 140 pounds.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello, Steve.
The Stormy, when I was 3, I sat on my kittens, and the mommy kitten tore me up.
We had I took it to a place where there was a guy had a Chinese Chow, and so they wanted it, and I got rid of the dog because I could lay in bed, okay, and that dog would come in the bedroom and lay on the bed, and then Kathy would come in and that dog would growl at her, you know, and we weren't going to have that, you know, so I got rid of the dog. He was very protective, So, but took them to a place that had a Chinese chow, and we got there, and they met each other, and the American chow growled at the Chinese chow, and he whimpered back into his doghouse, and I guess he found out who was the tough dog on the block right there and there, so
Who was top dog?
who was the top dog, yeah.
It's like, you dog, you're the top dog.
I'm the top dog, that's right.
The D-O-double-G.
I'm not a chow person.
Yeah, chows are bad. They can be mean as hell. You think a pit bull is mean? You get a pissed off Chinese or an American chow at you.
Oh yeah, they come at you all right.
Man, you think
They don't stop until they get you. That's the problem,
they're
dog.
mean? Get you a little rat ball chihuahua with razor blade needle freaking teeth that's pissed off. You're gonna, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as it bites you, you step on it and kill it.
Yep.
Kick it across the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sherry, Mastiffs are great dogs, but you got to be prepared because they're big and they're a lot of work.
Nothing
You're
is
right,
worse.
Mark. They will kill a pit bull.
Nothing is worse than being chased by an American bulldog for 7 feet.
Running fast, were you, Kev?
For 7 feet.
Yeah, I got chased by a pit bull riding my BMX bike back in the day. I got chased for 6 blocks by a dog.
Wow.
And he was trying to get me, and I freaked out, and I started pedaling like my life was dependent on it. And that damn dog came into the street and chased my ass for 6 blocks. And I said, oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm just going to have to keep riding without stopping. And finally he stopped.
Wow.
I got bit by a poodle when I was younger. Right in my calf. I still have a scar. Bit right through my corduroys.
Mm-hmm.
And the dog's name was Puddles. I'm like, I got bit by a dog named Puddles.
Puddles.
I think I would have made it a puddle.
That's a good
It
name
used
for a
to
dog.
It used to be in the house, so they named it Puddles. I'm like, nice. Ugliest dog I ever
Wow.
saw.
I got bit when I was a kid from my cousin's dog. It was named Muttley. The dog was back behind the house by the garage. I was in front of the house, almost to the road. I was walking home from their house. It broke its chain, chased me down, and bit me in the back, right above the hip. Okay.
Yeah,
I already have a
Dobermans
name.
are bad for that. But I love Doberman Pinschers. They're a beautiful dog.
If you take an
I
old
like them, but
English
they're not so
bulldog
cuddly. They're
and
not cuddly though, Brad.
made it as big as say Seamus or a big Mastiff, it would probably weigh in excess 600-700 pounds. My old
Wow.
English bulldog is not even knee high, and dog would tell you he's almost 100 pounds.
That's crazy, eh?
He looks like
He-
2 fellows with 4 legs.
Yeah.
He is huge.
One big ball of muscle, eh?
He is.
Oh, yeah, I know. Mark, good morning, bro.
Good morning, Mark.
How's
How's
you
it
doing, man?
Mach 1's doing good, but Brenda, you're making me sad, man, about Seamus.
I
I'm
know,
sorry.
That is sad, Mark. I
But
love
You want me
that
to go-
dog like he's my own.
You want me to go away? I'm trying to be distracted. I don't want to make anyone mad.
no, you don't got to go nowhere. But Big Steve, has mentioned those little chihuahuas with those sharp teeth. They got little man syndrome.
Hey man, they'll tear your ass up. So.
Those little miniature Dobermans and stuff like that, they got issues, man.
I got
I'm
a
a chocolate-
chihuahua here, and
Chihuahua.
she'll growl at that old bulldog, and he'll just raise 1 foot, stomp on it, and hold it down to the floor.
Now,
I had 2 chows, man, and they're great dogs, but they're a 1-person dog.
I was working the garbage business in the garbage company, and we were doing an audit, and I had my wife's uncle with us, and he was a maintenance supervisor, but he was doing the audit of the route. I'm down on Terry Road, about 2 miles from where Kevin used to have a house, and I'm starting to pick up the garbage. I get off the truck, and this woman opens her door, and 2 dogs come running out. Now, she seen me there. She opens the door and lets the dogs out. Well, one of them lunges at me, and I kick that dog underneath the chin. And it goes up in the air and does a somersault, lays on its back, and starts, jerking around. And she said, "Don't you ever kick my dog again." And I told her, I said, "Lady, if you ever let that dog out again to bite me, I will kill it the next time."
Yeah.
And my wife's uncle, he got out of the truck, and he walked right up to the house, beat on the door, and told her, "Lady, this is your last garbage pickup. We'll send you a refund in the mail." So, yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
be
something like that,
back,
dog.
dog.
That's
I
just
gotta
ignorant.
go call.
All right.
But if somebody's got a dog that's, not friendly with other people, they need to put them up when other people come to their house.
That's right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand it's their dog's house, but these people, they got to understand if this dog's not person friendly, they need to put their dog up.
That's right.
I mean, I put my beagles up so they don't jump and sniff all over you. You know what I mean?
Hmm. We put our dogs in the bedroom if somebody come over because of that. They jump all over. Our dogs, not one of them's under 100 pounds. So.
Well, not everybody likes that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
Well, you know what? Every time we get company, Kathy makes me go to the bedroom.
Well, that's a whole different story, dog.
At least you got a bigger dog house than I do, dog. Mine get tiny. I got to kind of snuggle up and get in the corner there,
You ever watch that video Doghouse where the guy gets his wife a vacuum cleaner and she puts
Yeah, I love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
that's a funny one.
that is hilarious.
Well, it's usually the women that come over, Grizz. That's why she said she doesn't want me sniffing them.
Well, I ain't bothered you.
Hey, dog, can you do me a favor, please?
What?
Flush Grizz for me.
Oh, okay.
Steve, what?
Where'd Grizz go?
I thought you were gonna flush Steve. That's why I said, "Oh, Steve, why do you do that to yourself?"
Morning, Jeff.
Oh, I can do that to Steve too. I just won't flush him. So, since you wanted to time out Grizz there, you can have 5 minutes with Grizz to make a difference.
The wife says she's gonna get a new dishwasher.
What's that?
I hope she's bringing that brunette down from the restaurant.
What are you talking about?
It was a joke. I said the wife said she's gonna bring home a new dishwasher, and I said I hope it's the brunette from the restaurant.
Might as well be a good looking one if you're getting one, eh, Cal?
Hey, Stormy, the thing about it is that when I go to work, my wife just brings her boyfriend over.
Yeah,
And then, I just tell her to make sure he's gone by the time I get home.
that's right.
Yep. That's that old out of sight, out of mind.
Right,
I
right.
tell you what, man, when you come to the house, if you throw your hat in and she doesn't throw it out, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Exactly. But the one thing that pisses me off, she lets him drive her car, but won't let me drive her car.
Well, she's smart because she's seen you drive before.
Oh, yeah. Well, that could be.
You probably can't handle that much power.
No, I'm used to those old slow Mustangs, those slow Mach ones.
That Mach 1 you have does not sound slow.
Oh,
I've seen your intro.
that sounds nice, don't it, Steve?
I appreciate that, but it runs good for its age.
I would love to go for a ride in that.
Hey, Mach 1, there's some roadhead.
Road ahead.
She's going with you.
Hey, you know what they say? Cash, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free. Well, I got some weed and I got some money.
Like George Carlin and what the hell was that movie? Silent J and Bob. The Rules of the Road.
Yeah.
Actually, my wife don't need nobody. She's got 4 beagles and a whining ass whippet pit bull.
Well, we had 3 dogs here and 2 multi-toed cats. So
Multi-toed
you're
cats.
never lonely. Yeah. One cat has 7 toes on each foot. The other cat has 8 toes on each foot.
Wow.
And when they swat at something, well, when the one with the 7 toes, when he raises a paw up, it looks like a hand with a thumb.
Wow.
Yeah, Bear had, I don't know, I can't remember how many Bear had. What, 7?
He has 8.
He has 8.
Yeah, we got 1 cat
Well,
left. I don't think
Well, looky who is up already. Come on, Rocco.
Well, you got to turn the camera on so we can see.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
Come on, Kevin. You can't tell us he's awake and not show us.
What's going on, Skeeter? Jeff, my beagles hunt. Yes, they hunt.
Beagles are good hunters, Jeff.
I ain't never seen a beagle that didn't hunt. Some of them just hunt for other things like dinner table food and
Right.
you
They're
know.
always sniffing around for something.
It's pretty much bred into them, eh, Mock, for
It
hunting.
may not be most of them are. It may not be rabbits and squirrels or deer.
Hi,
Hey,
buddy.
baby.
Rocco.
Aw, he's cute.
Hey, buddy. Rocco.
He's almost 100 pounds right here.
Wow. He don't look like he would weigh any more than maybe 50 or 60, you know that?
Oh, no,
Oh, no.
he's solid as a rock. That dog's fatter than hell.
Wow.
English bulldog.
Yeah.
Old English Bulldog. Come on, let's go potty.
That's cool.
Come on.
I love all dogs, you know. I'm just a dog lover. Don't matter they're small, big, large, medium. I love dogs.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I had these guys that run the house for my dad years ago had Great Danes,
Oh, nice.
and they gave me one of their puppies. That was the most dog. I had to get rid of that dog, man. That dog, it was the clumsiest dog, and just it was so big. He was just too big. So I gave it to some people who had a farm out there in Belleville. I gave it to them.
Yeah, those dogs, Mock. You know how all dogs, they got that awkward stage? Well, the Great Dane is the one dog that stays in that awkward stage.
Oh,
'Cause
you
they're
ain't
so
kidding.
big, eh?
You ain't kidding. That
Yeah,
dog.
I know. They can make a heck of a mess.
My backyard was fenced in, and that dog could just step over the fence.
Well, how would you like to be big? It's
Just step over a
tough
4-foot
being
fence
big.
like it wasn't even there.
Exactly.
We had
Same
a
reason
I hear ya.
why I walk through the place. I bump my big belly into things. You know, it's tough being big.
we had a Great Dane. His name was Caesar. Okay, and Caesar, he was a big dog, really big. Anyways, for Christmas, Kathy wanted a chair that we had reupholstered, so I had it reupholstered and brought it home. So we go to my mom and dad's for Christmas dinner, or her mom's, I can't remember, but we went away for Christmas dinner. We come back and that chair was all over the living room in pieces. He had ripped it to shreds. So I ended up having to have it redone again. But Grizzly was anyways, I come home one day and the cops are sitting there. And there's a note from the cops. Found your dog out in the street It took us 2 hours to get him caught. We know who it was. We tied him up to your porch railing. He had jumped a 6-foot fence, and he was out there going like this to the cops. They showed up, and he's like this. They knew he was playful, and everybody told him, the dog doesn't bite. He just wants to play. And he'd run down the street, come back, and he'd run after him, and and they finally caught him. They put a rope around his choker, and they tied him to the fence or to the porch railing, and they left a note. It was funny.
He gave the cops a run for their money.
Well, they said you're gonna have to do something. I said, what do you want me to do? He jumped a 6-foot fence. He didn't come through the gates or anything. He jumped a 6-foot fence. So we ended up. I took some stuff and I piled it like 4 feet away from the fence where he jumped it. He had like 100, maybe 120 foot of running area, so he could get at the back of the the yard and get up a good head of steam so he could clear the fence.
Oh yeah.
So put some stuff about 4 feet away from the fence, so that way he couldn't. He wouldn't be able to clear the fence. It wasn't. There was just not. It was too long of a jump.
Right. Wow.
But, Tim's real said that Brittany Spanos are his favorite dogs. Those Brittany's are great dogs, man. We had one that would bring you your shoes and everything.
Yep.
Now
Basset Hounds are great too, Stormy. They're a really nice dog.
we had that Shar-Pei, and we had her about 3 or 4 weeks. One of the kids was in the living room with a paper plate, and they left it on the stand. And I'm sitting there in the kitchen. Here she comes walking into the living room, from the living room into the kitchen with a paper plate in her mouth, walks right over and puts it in the trash can.
Oh, but those are good dogs too. My brother used to raise those dogs. He'd breed those dogs. He bred them for a long time until, the male died. Then they quit breeding them. But
Right.
They're good. They're easy to train. Only problem is they get that infection in between their skin.
You're right. You always kind of
I
get
would
that
like one of them too,
infection in your ears.
American Foxhound. They're
We had,
nice.
we had one of those little American Eskimos. Is that what it was?
A white one?
Oh my God, that dog! It would run the walls. That dog was psycho.
Wow.
American Eskimos, they are pretty vicious. We used to raise them, we used to have kennels when we was kids, American Eskimos. And back then, this was back in the 70s, we'd get $50 a dog for them back in the 70s. So you figure what they're selling for now.
Oh yeah, but that dog, we had to get rid of it, man. That dog was plumb nuts. Huh. That's screws. I got 2 sprinklers. One brings the paper, and the other one brings the mail every day.
Yeah. That's cool.
But yeah, that the beagles and stuff, they're good dogs, but you got to have a routine for them every day. If you don't have a routine for them, then they're crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
they
you know
do
what?
need to exercise for
Eagles hate
sure.
hunting, don't you? Because they're so close to the ground, they got their nose stuck on the ground anyways. They might supposed to be sniffing something.
Yep.
Well, my one beagle, my male, Mr. Hook, he's just lazy, man. He goes back in the backyard, sits down, and lets the rest of them hunt.
Yeah.
And then when they start barking and trying something, he runs over to where they're at.
He
We
ain't
had
dumb. I'll let you
Basset
guys
Hounds.
run all your energy out and I'll wait for you to catch it.
That's right.
We had Basset Hounds for years, and they're anywhere from 70 to 90 pounds, and them dogs are trained to sniff out things and hunt. And them dogs would find that McDonald's and that Wendy's a mile and a half down the road every time they got out.
I left you guys. You're still talking about dogs, huh?
Yeah.
What is wrong with your puppy there?
We don't
Hey,
quite know.
Linda, Precious says hello and she loves
Hi,
you.
Precious. Hi,
She's a-
baby.
Exactly. How many
She looks
things does he
stoned.
get out of that one, Steve?
She look, la quito Chaco Bell.
Shouldn't it be in a trap?
She looks stoned, Steve. Stop smoking
Yeah.
there.
So, Mama, what's going on with your dog?
Well, He's not walking, he's not eating, he's not drinking. When he does walk, he's in a lot of pain. And I just talked to the vet, and she said he might have had a stroke from the pain from his arthritis. Because Mastiffs, when they have pain, they have a very high, what's the word I'm looking for?
Tolerance.
Yeah, they have a very high tolerance for pain. So they could be in a lot of pain and you not know it.
Right.
But now I know it because it's to that point. So maybe he had a stroke. She's not sure. But she was very, very nice. I just talked to her on the phone. And it was so nice to actually talk to a vet that was kind and not saying, we can't help you because he's too big, you know?
Right.
But she's going to come over and she said, worst case scenario, if we have to do the inevitable, she gave me all kinds of options that they have. There's a place in Maine that will come and get him and cremate him. And they make a beautiful wooden box with his name and stuff on it. And then you just have to go pick it up.
Do me one favor. When they decide to, put him to sleep, be there with him, man, because people that leave their dogs and walk away, that's cruel, because when the dog's being put down, they like to see their
No, I will always be with them. I was with all my animals when they went. Always.
Because we had a cat that had a stroke here a while back, and and we had to take it put down, but they come and got the cat, took it in there, put it in. My wife, she wouldn't do that with our last cat that passed away. She just let her pass away, naturally.
It's nice that he gets to go in his own home. He's very comfortable. He doesn't like going to the vet office. So if he was at the vet right now, he would not be happy. Hi, buddy. He's panting. It's okay, buddy. You hear me talking about you? Don't worry about it.
Did you give him an aspirin?
Water.
Did you give him an aspirin?
There you go, buddy. No. I'm going to give him some water.
Love you, Seamus, big boy.
There you go, buddy. But she said, what I described, she said it didn't sound good for him. And that, it's no way to be. Got to do what's right. It's going to cost a pretty penny, but it's going to cost a pretty penny. But you know what? I got my winnings for my lottery ticket.
Well,
so
you know what, Linda?
It is what it is.
When it comes to your pets, they're just like kids. It doesn't matter what it costs. Believe it or not, Linda, we have close to $9,000 in our Bull Massive in vet bills.
She said it's usually $3. If I take the main route, because there's another place they'll come and take the dog, cremate it, but you don't get ashes back. Well, what's the point of that? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's a lot cheaper, but they come and get him. And you don't have to go and get ashes. But the place that I'm going to choose, the one in Maine, she said it's $300 for a regular sized dog. She said it's probably going to be more for him. Plus her visit to come here.
Right.
So whatever it is what it is. I'm going to pay it. I don't care. I'll pay anything to see him not be in pain. Because right now, all right. This is what I can't deal with. Hold on, buddy.
Yeah, the thing about it is beagles are pack dogs. So when they got their little friends, that's who they want to be around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is what I can't deal with. Oh, it's okay. Oh, he's
Sometimes the right thing is the hardest thing to do, and you're right there, Tim.
It's okay, buddy. Mama's here. I'm not going nowhere.
You are so right, Tim.
I'm not going nowhere, buddy.
Might be the hardest, guys, but it is the best for sure.
Yeah. You're going to Miley.
Big hug, you,
Miley and Ollie.
Jeff says give him a baby aspirin.
This is the first time in my life, if he goes, that I won't have a dog. I've always had more than one dog, so when I lose a dog, I always have another dog, and I'm not going to have a dog. This freaks me out.
I'll send you a beagle.
Well, I have the saddest picture when my Miley passed away. I don't know if you guys remember, but when she passed, We had an appointment because it was Thanksgiving. She got sick, and we couldn't get her into the vet till the next day, and she ended up dying at home. And
Uh-oh, do we have a
Tom's friend,
phone?
Tom's friend built her a box, and we had the box on the porch with Miley in it. And I have a picture of Seamus sitting next to the box, leaning his head on the box, like really sad. It was like the most heartbreaking picture ever. He's like, "Let her out of the box, mommy."
I'm scared now. My whole household's waking up.
Sorry, buddy. Every time I
I'm
turn
not
the camera
alone
on, he
safe
stops
anymore.
panting. He knows. Hey, buddy.
Oh, Seamus, you look so warm there, buddy.
Comfortable. That's all the movement he does. His head. That's it. Doesn't move his paws. Go, buddy. All right. See the panting?
Love you, Seamus.
It's okay, buddy. She's gonna come make you all better. Make you feel good.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to little boy's room.
All right, take him off the big screen before you go.
Right, Tim. I want to know either way myself.
I will. If there's, I
You
mean,
know, it's so strange, eh, guys?
if there's something they can do for him, I'd be shocked. Seriously, because I just, you feel it. You know your dog, and you just know.
Well, I know you've had that dog for how long?
Almost 6 years. I didn't have him since he was a puppy. He was a rescue. He was in a bad situation. He used to be a support dog, but he wasn't used for what he was supposed to be trained, what he was trained for. He was just neglected and abused. And the lady, you remember the lady came over with a lady that my mom worked with at Walmart. And she came over and said she had to go into the mental hospital for a couple months. Would we watch the dog? So we did. And when she got out, she had gotten evicted from her house and she couldn't find a place to live that would take the dog. So she showed up at our door and said, I was like, "Oh, did you find a place for the dog that would take the dog?" She goes, "Oh, no, I'm here to pick him up. I'm going to take him to the Humane Society." "Oh, no, you're not." And I slammed the door in her face. "Get off my porch." He's staying right here. And I've had him ever since. She left a bag of dog food on the porch and walked away.
Well,
So anybody could do that to their dog. Just dump them. And he's been my support dog too, He's helped me through PTSD and everything. I'm gonna miss.
It's so strange on here, eh, guys, how you can get attached to people. But some people don't realize is if them people you're attached to have animals in their house, you get just attached to them as you do the people that own them, You just see that dog every day with them, and you're talking to them on their live streams or whatever.
Yeah, you guys knew that he was sick before anybody in my real life did. I'm just now getting around to calling people. I'm going to hate calling my son. My son texted me probably about 2.5 weeks ago at like midnight. And he's like, "Mom, you need to call me. I had a bad dream that something happened to Seamus." And I called him the next day and I was like, "He's fine, buddy. Don't worry about it." And now I have to call him and tell him this. And he's all the way in Boston, so he can't even be here. Emily's taking it pretty good. She's a trooper. Babu. Yeah. I know. Maybe I'll see if the vet can take this damn bird with her too. No, you know what? When that bird finally goes, if it goes before I do, I don't know. They might outlive me. I'll cry. I've had that bird forever. Even though he doesn't like me and I can't hold him, he's still a cute bird and he's funny. He has his moments. He's annoying mostly, though. Shut up. Oh, Australia, you want to hold me? Thank you, buddy. Yeah, Seamus loves you guys. He knows every time I was live streaming. And he would talk to dog and talk to y'all. I just said, say good morning. He would bark at you with a cookie or without. He didn't care. He hates having his picture taken.
Hey, Kevin, are you going to be home Saturday?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a hot date.
Why are you coming up for Christmas or not?
Don't know yet, Keith.
Okay, well then I'll be down Saturday.
Okay.
I don't know, Keith. I think that's a no dog.
It may be.
I don't even know if I'm going to be up and moving, tomorrow.
No.
You wake up tomorrow feeling better than ever, Kev.
I hope so.
Hi, Tara. I'm sorry, but I should have said hi, Tara. You're looking lovely as ever, and I forgot to. I've got other things on my mind right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You guys can laugh at me. My dog took a big old shit in the hallway, and I have to clean it.
Well, why don't you have the cats go eat it? You know what you do, don't you? You get rid of that big old dog taking a shit in your hallway.
That's precious.
Yeah, well, precious would be,
Precious shit like that.
yeah.
It don't matter if it's small shit or big shit. My dog, it all smells the same. Get rid of it.
It's almost as if I copped a squat there and laid one in.
Oh, thank you, Tara, for forgiving me. I'll never do it again. I'll never, ever, ever, never, never, ever, 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 ever.
Hey, for all you guys that have dogs,
So, yeah.
I recommend making a
And out there working we're working his fingers to the bone right now.
Make one of these. So you always have it.
Oh, fishing 1976. I've been there, man. It sucked.
I mean, help me. You left. Never mind.
2:30 in the morning, half asleep. You're getting up to go and pee. All of a sudden, you step on something warm and squishy, and it goes all between your toes. Ah!
Hey,
Oh,
get
right.
those.
You don't know dog poop, Steve, until you stepped in one of Seamus's logs.
Ah!
A log, that's like a mountain.
Yeah, your dog probably poops kibble.
I know.
No,
Yeah.
that's turds.
When he pooped last night, Emily goes, "Ew, mommy just farted," and then she went in the other room, and I got up off the couch, and I was like, "Oh, that wasn't a fart. He just shit."
Oh,
Good morning, Kim.
guys,
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop off here because my wife's over here working, and I think I'm aggravating her because she keeps giving
All
me.
right.
You're always aggravating her, I'm sure.
Sorry, Kim.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later on.
See you
Bye,
later,
guys.
Mark. Have a great day.
Bye, Gary.
Yeah, I should get out of here too, guys. Jen's up. We gotta get ready to go to the market today. Woo! Yeah, I hate the market.
Emily, say hi. No.
Shit.
Emily
What's
says,
that?
Right in my face.
Emily says hello, everybody.
Hi, Emily. How are you?
Tired.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, is that Emmy?
Yeah.
Kim Fife, how are you this morning?
Tell her I said hello, beautiful.
Hey. She's old enough to be
She
your
said,
young-
"Oh dear God." Oh dear God, it's Stephen again. Today's not the day to hit on her, Stephen.
Well, shit. You could have said something when he was looking through the bathroom window then.
Hey, I'll take her on a nice date. Right over to the nearest McDonald's.
What did I just say? Today's not the day to be trying to date my kid.
You ever had
Happy
a
birthday,
candlelit dinner at McDonald's? I can make it happen.
Yeah.
Keep it up, Steve. I'm gonna have you put down.
$23 menu. Any
Hey,
three
dog,
items
we
off
got
the dollar
birthday in
menu.
the chat.
What's that,
Pick it up.
Kevin?
I'm going to euthanize you, Stephen.
Any
You'll
three items off the dollar menu.
Yeah,
Hell
true.
yeah, Kevin.
And then he's going to be a Karen and go back and say, "This isn't what I ordered. I want a new one."
Yeah.
Oh yes, Tim. The McRib is back. As soon as I
Yeah.
get the chance, I'm going up there.
Tom got a McRib when we went to the VA in the lottery. On the way home, we stopped at McDonald's, and on the sign it said, "The McRib is back." I never seen a guy bang a right so quick in my life.
Yeah, for processed meat.
Oh, he likes the McRib. And he's like, "Oh, they must have brought
Good
that
though,
back
dog.
because
You
of
ever had one?
the ranch."
Yes, I've had McRibs.
If you've seen the show The Ranch on Netflix, Tom's convinced
Yeah.
that's why they brought the McRib back because of rooster.
You're probably right, Brenda.
You know what I want? Excuse me. I want to stop coughing first, and then second.
Me, 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 me.
Oh God, whose birthday is it? Somebody's birthday.
Burger
The
King.
weather outside is frightful, but in your arms it's delightful. As long as we don't have to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Emily, do not bob your head to dog singing. Stop dancing.
She knows good talent when she hears it.
Darn right.
Is the bluebird.
Now you got her singing.
Burger King needs to bring back the Yumbo sandwich.
Burger King needs to bring back something that's edible.
Bilbo.
Right, dog.
Don't make it too
I agree.
I remember when Burger King used to have the best food around, and then
Not right in the night.
I used to go to Burger King and get the flame broiled burger, and then I would go to McDonald's and get their fries because I hated Burger King fries.
yeah, they suck. So does their onion
Yeah.
ring. I
Well, the
remember when I
best-
was a kid, we used to get the whaler, which was a fish sandwich.
Yes.
And how that thing weighed a pound.
Why,
Hey, you
why
know
does
my
Burger
favorite
King have
hamburger right now?
jalapenos? They ain't Taco Bell.
What's that?
Burger King has
Taco Bell?
jalapeno poppers now.
You call that food a Taco Bell?
My
Even
favorite
if Taco
hamburger
Bell
right
has
now.
those.
They have. And
I
here
don't think
all the
Taco
time I thought
Bell
Taco Bell was a Mexican phone company.
Take me to Burger King. Get me a double Whopper.
I just had the gyro, the Greek gyro at Arby's the other day, and that was damn tasty.
Yeah, they shouldn't be having tacos either. Burger
Yeah,
King
we
should
don't have
have
an Arby's here, Tara. I wish we did.
Yeah, we don't have one either.
Or I could go to Carl's Jr. and get a $6 jalapeno burger.
We don't have Carl's, Arby's, what's the other one? Sonic, In-N-Out Burger. We don't have any of that. All we have is Wendy's, McDonald's, and Burger King.
Kim, I understand that. When I was a kid, we only got McDonald's when there was a special occasion. I really didn't have fast food until probably I was maybe 13 or 14 years old. And, we'd go to town after me and Kevin used to work for a farmer, so we'd have money. So we'd have my mom drop us off at the mall. And at the mall, there was a McDonald's in the parking lot. So you just walk down there and get something to eat. Across the street was a Burger King.
Oh, I stopped eating fast food years ago. It makes me sick. But I do. Well, that's kind of a fib. The only thing I enjoy is the breakfast sandwich from McDonald's. I like the sausage, egg, and cheese on a biscuit. Those are good.
Oh, so you had to reboot your internet there, Mac Miller. Mac Miller's my son.
Hello, son. Shamrock shakes. I never had a shamrock shake. Everybody raves about those.
It's a mint shake.
Is it just a shake that they put green food coloring in?
No,
Like the green bear I sell at the bar?
it tastes like mint.
I probably like it then because I like peppermint. Peppermint ice cream is my favorite. You all know that.
And if you can get them to do it, tell them you want a chocolate shake with shamrock shake.
I'll make it
It's
Andy's candies.
And then make it an Andes. That's right.
Something I like about
my boy
peppermint
Matt
patty.
Miller's in the chat. Hey, what's up, little man?
Yep. You can't do that. That's right.
Just me. Good morning.
Good morning, Just Me. Looking lovely as ever.
She always does, doesn't she, dog?
Yep. Even when she doesn't.
That's right.
Everybody does.
I'm calling you little Mac Miller. What you gonna do about it?
Hairballs. Yes, we're gonna go check out the
That's
market
right, yeah.
this morning.
Morning,
dog. See if
Richie.
there's any deals down there?
How are you this morning?
Well, go bring your ass to California and try to knock me over.
Don't do it nowhere near the San Andreas Fault.
If somebody
do it
got
over
you over,
San
Steve, I'd
Andreas
probably
Fault.
feel it over here in New Hampshire.
And you know what,
The
Mac
handout.
Miller? My driveway to my apartment is a hill too, so you can come on out here and I'll give you my address and you can try that.
Hey, Jasmine. Good morning, Jasmine.
Yeah, I tell you what, once you get them rolling, there ain't going to be no stopping till you sitting at the dock of the bay.
That's right, Doug.
Then you'll float out to Hawaii.
Good morning, Just Me. I'm doing okay. How are you?
He's an easy little guy.
What you doing? Emmy's making a paw print. Bilbo. It's a lot of flour. Her paw
What
is
you
tiny. Listen.
Now, Robert, shut up and go take your truck through the mud.
That's right.
Jasmine, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Loves and hugs to you too.
Telling you, Robert would hate me coming around because he'd be like, "Come on, man, let's go mudding. Come on, man, let's go mudding. Come on, man, let's go mudding."
I would take him mudding there, Robert. I'd tie a rope around his ass and drag him through the mud puddles.
Every time we drive together in his truck, we'd be like, "Hey, look, Robert, there's some mud. Come on, man."
Well, if he does, Robert, make sure you put some helper springs on the passenger
Actually-
side.
I have an answer for that question, and my answer is, you know what that answer is. They ain't running. They ain't been running in years.
Them several legs running.
I can't even remember. Well, actually, I do remember the last time I actually broke out and ran. I did a foot race with my buddy. It was back in 2001.
19 years?
Yep.
Christ, I ran before or since then. I probably ran in 2010 or 2011 before it got bad. Yeah. Christ.
I would probably lose my breath and pass out and die if I tried to run again.
You don't really have to run, Steve. If you want, just walk.
Fast.
I'll do just as much.
I
Well,
don't
if I
run.
tried
I
running-
don't figure anything.
If I tried running, it would be a horrendous sight anyways, because all my fat would be flapping everywhere.
Yeah, but eventually you wouldn't have that flap, Steve, because it would be gone.
Bullshit.
Well,
I used to actually, in 2005, I was throwing trash because I was a swing driver. So I got all the exercise I needed. And then we had a little breakdown between communications between me and the bastards that ran the place. And then I had to go do something different.
Can you flush Grizz for me? Because you call me a Democrat, and I'm not a Democrat. I'm a dumbass.
Yes, I can do that for you because, you know,
Steven.
I will do that for you, Steve.
Hey, yo, you stupid or something?
Hey, buddy.
Where'd Steve go?
where'd Steve go?
Damn it, I hit the wrong button.
Retarded. You.
I hate when I do that.
Grizz, not me, jackass.
I did. I checked. He didn't poop. He just farted. He's stinky, Seamus.
Did he fart?
Oh, baby love. You want a nice
Yeah.
Steve?
He farted. He's got that look up on the face. I farted.
Did you like that, just me? Seamus, you want a nice chicken dinner? Would you like a beef steak? Nice T-bone, minus the bone, extra gravy and
cookie?
potatoes.
Want a cookie today? No.
No way.
He doesn't want anything. He wants his mommy.
Big hug, Seamus. He's
He's such a handsome dog.
He is, you know.
Just look at that face in your freaking hot melts. Can't stand it. He's freaking cute. Yes, Justin, he's very, very sick.
Yeah, sure, Mac Miller. Or you got room and board?
Well, hell yeah, he can feed you and, you know, take care of you.
How much you paying?
Nothing, but you'll earn your keep with them Huskies.
I was going to do a video to let everyone know about Seamus, but after getting the comments I got, I'm not doing it. People are
I wouldn't.
commented on one of my videos saying that they hope he dies.
Not here, guys.
If I come to Michigan, Mac Miller, it ain't gonna be to walk your dogs. It's gonna be to start my own life. I'm gonna get my ass a job and get my ass my own apartment.
God help him and find out who it was, right, Em? God, I'm gonna camp. People would worry.
I'd come straight to Michigan and apply at the grocery stores.
No, I ain't in the right mind to turn the stove on right now. Get.
I bet you I'd get a job within a week.
Thank you, Devin.
What's stopping you now?
Get a job.
What do you think?
Get a
What do you think,
haircut
John?
and get a real job.
What do you
He
think,
is,
John?
isn't he, Robert? Anyway,
I
guys,
kinda
I'm gonna
like this
hop out of here and
government
get ready to go down to the. Get ready to go to the market down here.
Tim, after the COVID crisis, I have plans to do that. I was going to do that before the COVID outbreak because I wanted to go
You
back
can
out to
still do
Frisco.
that with this COVID thing. This is bullshit anyways.
I wanted to go back out to Frisco anyways and do some exploring, go back to the ship and do the Maritime Museum and Pier 39 and Coit Tower and go to the Transamerica Pyramid and go do some filming off of Haight Street. show you guys some of the porno shops in the Castro.
Yeah, okay.
Have a good day, Brad.
I will,
Have a good
Doug.
day,
Thanks for
Brad.
having me up, man. It's always a pleasure.
Bye, Brad.
See you
Hey,
later, Linda.
wait a minute.
Don't forget to give Seamus a big hug for me, eh?
I
Where's
will.
Jerry at today?
That's exactly what I said, Jackass Grizz.
I will. Thank you.
Where's Jerry at today? Jerry. Oh, Jerry. Where's Jerry at? Jerry.
What are you doing with them?
I'm not talking about Jerry's outside or outdoors and wood shop either.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to take you guys in the porn shops because obviously you'll see nudity and terrible things. But I'll show you the outside.
Why? Nudity and terrible things. That's okay on YouTube. They have that all the way through YouTube. You didn't know that, Steve?
No.
Just look it up. It's in there. You'll find thousands and thousands of videos of nudity in YouTube. Even though they
Because they
have it. Because
They consider that as art,
and
and they also consider it as a
educational.
educational for like nudist colonies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not walking into a friggin' porn shop.
Oh,
Or,
they have them doing it. Yeah. Trust me. Look it up.
They walk in there and say, "This is an educational video."
Yeah.
oh, yeah. This is an educational video. Yeah.
It is. I'm telling you. Yeah, and they're also rated R. You're right. It's
Hey, that's
adult.
me.
It's adult and it's education or arts. Yeah.
You know, Just Me, there is a place for me in porn. Don't get me started.
Yeah, Chunkendales.
People watch some nasty stuff, man.
Anyways, today is Jerry's birthday.
Jerry,
Okay.
as in Jerry Woodshop or Jerry Fortune?
Jerry Milton Fortune.
Oh,
All right, guys, I gotta go.
All
It's a
righty.
good time right before Dog's about to sing, maybe. Tom's getting up, and I gotta tell him what's going on. So say goodbye, Seamus. Love you
Bye,
all.
Seamus.
Thank you for the prayers. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Me, me,
Bye.
me, 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 me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jerry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jerry.
Mac Miller, come over here and put your dad in a headlock and shut him up.
Okay, Google. How do you spell bowel?
B-O-W-E-L.
W-E-L.
B-O-W-E-L, bowel. B-O-W-E-L, bowel. Major don't. Good morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever. And she is, because I've seen her. Yeah, Mom, you married him. And I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy, Mac. I'm Mac Daddy. That's right. I'm Mac Daddy.
Oh boy, here comes the Mac Daddy.
I'm Mac Daddy. Yeah. I don't know who the other guy's licking his ear, but they're doing it. They're just doing
That's
a little
actually
bit.
that's actually a picture of me and my best friend being idiots, throwing up gang signs.
Mac Truck Daddy, that's right. All right, everybody, it's 9 o'clock almost. So I'm going to get out of here. I don't know if Gary's going live or if anybody else is going live. But y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself and stay healthy. I'd like to thank
Everybody have a good day.
I'd like to thank Kevin, Big Steve, Mama Brenda, and Mr. Mock and Brad for being up on the panel. I appreciate you guys coming out. I'd like to thank everybody in the chat as well for coming in and participating. By the way, tonight at 8 o'clock, there will be the Thursday night chat, and I'll be here. So 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, if you're so inclined to join me. And remember, the first responders, doctors, nurses, firemen, EMT, and the police, their lives all matter. And if you have to put a color in front of lives matter, you are a racist, because every life matters. Every life is the same. It doesn't matter what color your skin is or your sexual orientation. Every life is the same. No life is more important than another. Have a blessed day, everybody. Sunday is snack time, snack chat. Today is just Thursday night. So, have a great day, and we'll see you later. Take care.